Esto es Expo TV, la voz oficial de Expo Contratista, donde contratistas, líderes y visionarios se reúnen. Historias reales, impacto real.
Hey guys, this is Sergio Terreros with ExpoContratista TV, one episode more, and I'm very excited today because we have Cam. This guy is a fantastic person and work for Chicago Build because we have a partnership with them. In the National Hispanic Construction Association, we like to go to events, to network, and of course, the city of Chicago is a great city for the construction industry. And when I got a chance to meet the Chicago Build event, I got fascinated by it. And but definitely, I have come here, and I want you guys to talk to him, listen to what Chicago Build is and what to expect this 2026, and of course, the rest of the year because this is a yearly event. So, Cam, how you doing, my friend? This what you are in UK? Where you are based off?
Yes, I'm in London. Have you been before?
I haven't, but if you invite me, hey, by all means, I go.
Yes, of course. Where are you based?
I'm in Texas, Houston, Texas.
Oh, nice. I've been to I went to Austin 2 years ago. I loved it. Amazing.
Yeah. Great city. There is a lot of technology companies going there, and definitely, it's 3 hours from where I live. So definitely, I go every time that I can. So Chicago. Let's talk about Chicago Build. I've been there. I've been an exhibitor. I have the opportunity to experience the show, and let's talk about what is it, what it means, why people should go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Chicago Build's been running for 6 years. We launched in 2019. Our first show in America was New York Build, which has been going for 11 years. We have a show in the UK and London, and we have 2 in Australia. So Chicago Build is the largest construction and design events for the whole of the Midwest, not just Chicago. It covers all aspects of construction, commercial, residential, infrastructure. It brings all the leading contractors, architects, engineers, builders, specifiers, pretty much all the important people in construction. They meet at Chicago Build every year at the McCormick Place.
Yes. Like I mentioned, I've been there, guys. So one thing that I like about Chicago Build is the teams and the atmosphere of the event. As soon as you get there, you've been greeted by celebrities, impersonators, things like that. That's super fun. I have the opportunity also to meet a lot of contractors and city officials. For the construction of the Midwest. You say you cover the entire Midwest.
Correct, yeah. All the states in the Midwest. So the show takes place in Chicago, but we focus on all of the Midwest.
Awesome. And let's say I'm a contractor, right? I have a small business. Let's say I make, 2-3 million a year. What would be one of my benefits to show up, in this show?
Yeah, of course. You get access to all the decision makers, all the people with budgets, all the people that are making all the upcoming projects in Chicago and the Midwest. It's a good opportunity to get presence, speak to existing clients, speak to future clients, network, let the industry know who you are. It's just a good place to be every year, to let the industry know who you are, remind the industry who you are, and show them your products and services and what you specialize in to hopefully generate more business and make the future look bright.
Definitely. Something that you mentioned, I'm glad that you brought that up. Connections are very important, and the decision makers. We have in the association seminars through the entire United States, and some things that I noticed, with my Latino community in the construction industry, is that they want to meet decision makers. They want to talk to the boss, the one to write the check. And I always tell them, look, these guys, they're not going to be in the job site, right? That if you want to meet these kind of people, people that write check, the decision makers in the construction industry, commercial or residential, you have to go to these shows, right?
Yep.
Because the big guys can't be in the job site. Two, they can't go to every single event. They pick and choose the best shows to go there and network, right?
Mm.
And yeah, completely agree with you with the decision makers that got there. What else? Let's say this 2026. What is new? I noticed that you have been improving the show and working towards making it better. What they can expect new in this year?
Yeah. So we have dedicated zones now at the event. So when we first started Chicago Build in 2019, it was just one general show covering all aspects of construction. This year we have 4 zones. We have a startup zone. So this is for companies younger than 2 years, limited budgets, new products, new services, and they're looking to break into the market. We have a HVAC R zone, so heating, ventilation, air conditioning, a whole zone focused on that. We have a zone focused on AI and digital, which is huge nowadays. So a whole zone focused on that. And we have a dedicated zone on fire and security and safety. So the show is growing. So we have to accommodate for loads of different sectors within construction. So that's one new thing that the visitors can expect. Dedicated zones, which are focusing on different hot topics in the industry.
Nice. So now you have been improving the zone. So if I'm at the HVAC, I can go there and what should I get from, like, you're gonna have a specific suppliers there, contractors there. That's just for me specific. And let's say you have the HVAC, you said the fire, and what is the other one?
Fire, yeah, we have HVAC, we have digital, fire and security, and then we have a startup zone.
Nice, a startup zone. Hey, that's really
So in
good.
the HVAC zone, for example,
Mhm.
so yeah, the HVAC zone will have like the leading names: Fujitsu, Viega, Daikin, all the big brands they will be showcasing there. So if you're looking to land the project with the big names, it's a good opportunity to go connect with them. We will also have conference sessions. So we'll have a stage where all the leading HVAC specialists are talking about all the upcoming projects. So my advice would be if you're looking to keep up to date with all the industry news, all the knowledge in construction in Chicago, this is the place to be. You kind of don't want to miss out because all the key decision makers are there. All the people with budgets, all the people that write the checks will be there at the show for the 2 days, talking about all the upcoming projects. They're looking for all different new products and services. So yeah, it's definitely a place to be, and you don't want to miss it.
Nice. Yeah, and people, contractors, they should look for opportunities. And in the Midwest, like I said, I've been there, so it's definitely opportunities there. Even if they want to work with private projects, also I assume they can work public projects, right?
Yep.
You have public officials there, and you mentioned conferences, right? You have areas, speaking sessions.
Correct.
Can you elaborate more what kind of a session that we can find?
Yeah. So the speaking engagements will start from 10 a.m. in the morning until 4:30 p.m. They last an hour. It will be like a panel discussion. So thought leadership. You have some contractors. You have government officials, architects. They'll be sitting on stage, a bit of Q&A, and talking about what the future looks like in Chicago. So what the future of HVAC looks like. What's the future of security? Are there new legislations? Any upcoming projects? So it's like a brainstorming opportunity to talk about all the new ideas that are happening in Chicago in construction, and just learn about everything you need. So even if someone's not in construction, it's a good opportunity for them to come there and learn about construction, learn about Chicago. Why is Chicago one of the biggest cities in America? Why is Chicago voted the best city in the world for the last 10 years? You can learn all these things at the show. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to understand where construction is going in Chicago and the Midwest.
So there's too many opportunities. How, let's say, an attendee, right? Some of my followers and audience, they want to go, right? What they should do before the show? Well, how I get prepared to go this kind of show, because there's so many opportunities that probably you're going to be focusing one small opportunity when the big one is in the next booth or in the next session. So, what you recommend in your experience for people to prepare, to assist to
Yeah.
these?
No, great question, Sergio, and it's important. So planning is important. So go on our website, look who's there. Is there any companies you want to speak to? Are there any companies you want to meet? Are there any conference sessions you want to tune into? As you said, there's so much going on. You're not going to be able to do everything all at once. So we have a live conference schedule, which is running on the website. You can go look on it. You can see who's speaking, what time they're speaking, what they're speaking about, which stage they're speaking on. You can reach out to them before the show. Follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can get all the updates. So if I'm an individual that specializes in roofing and all I care about is roofing, go on our website. There'll be topics on roofing. There'll be exhibitors on roofing. If you're going in the show only caring about digital, go on our website, look at the digital exhibitors, look at the conference agenda, and you can reach out to them and plan your schedule. So when you go there, you know exactly what you're doing, because it's a big festival. There's a lot going on. So you want to make sure that you do everything on your time.
Yeah, definitely. How many days is this 2 day show?
2 day, yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. So
Wednesday and Thursday.
doors
Definitely.
open 9:30 a.m. and close at 5:30 p.m. So 2 days.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of time, but to be honest, when you're talking and you have a good conversation, there's not enough time. You should do 3 days now, because
I know, yeah.
the last time I went, I had a lot of pending conversations with contractors that I want to meet. That they was there, and okay, so prepare. So I had to prepare. I put you guys in the Chicago Build 2026 floor plan. So you are going to be, if you are going to buy a booth, actually, do you have availability? Do you still have some booths available?
Yeah, so we still have some booths. We're around 70% sold. So if anyone is interested in exhibiting, just pop us a message. We can share information on stats, who attends, who exhibits, pricing, any incentives. And then if you want to attend the show, we currently have limited free tickets, which you can get via the website. And then, because if you turn up on the day, you'll have to pay for a ticket. So if you want to attend, make sure you register online and you can get a free ticket. And that gives you access to the whole show, all the conference sessions, all the exhibition. You can have a good 2 days.
Free. I love free. I like free. And but yeah, definitely, if you guys you guys own a construction industry, you just starting, or you're in the process of scaling the company, now is the time. If you're in the Midwest, definitely this is a great show. I can tell you, because I've been there, for I think 2-3 years now. And everyone that wants tickets, free tickets, you guys can go to Chicago Build, or also we have our link in nahica.org, the association website. We have a banner there, clickable, so you guys can get your free tickets, guys. So go there and get your ticket now. Don't wait to the last minute. And
don't. If you wait to the last minute, you have to pay. So if you want to save some dollars, make sure you book now.
Definitely.